Happy Star Wars Day, everyone. Please give a warm welcome to local comedian, John Maupin.
That's Darth Vader, right? Yeah. Black man, black suit, black comedian. All right. Hey, it's good to be here at Bearno's. Hope everybody at the bar is enjoying their alcohol. The police are sitting out in the parking lot waiting on you to walk out the door.
Waiting on me.
They been waiting on you? Who said that? Is it what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. I tell you what, I want to talk about a few things. I took a little trip over the weekend. I made a short trip, got on the highway. You know, the thing about being on the highways is, man, you always run into these different characters on the highways. And I got different names for them. People that drive this car a certain way. The weavers. Anybody know who the weavers are? The weavers on the highway. They love to weave in and out of traffic. They weave in front of me, weave in front of you, weave in front of everybody. I wish they would weave in front of a cop, you know, get pulled over. But they never make it in front of a cop, especially when I'm driving. I never see people weave in front of a cop. But as soon as I do it, I get pulled straight over, you know. I hate the weavers, man. And what about the rear enders? People like to get on the back of your car. They never hit you. They just want to ride the tail end of your car everywhere you go. You get in one lane, so I'll just get in the slow lane. They get in the slow lane too. Everywhere you go, they're there. These people ride. I had a person ride me so close that I could swear I looked back and he was in my back seat. You know, I was like, no, that didn't happen. I didn't let him in. You know. And anybody drive a truck? Any truck drivers here? Not the semi trucks, the regular trucks. You drive a truck? You do? I'm going to talk about you. Guys. Don't get offended. I hate truck drivers, man, because a lot of these truck drivers, they just want to drive, you know, they got the same speed 12 months. They don't care. Whether it's raining, snowing, they're just going to do the same. It doesn't matter. And they always want to look at me when they're driving like 100 miles per hour. I look over my car. Can't do what I can do. So you're right. I don't want to do what you're going to do. You're probably going to kill about 500 people here pretty soon, you know. And, you know, I just get frustrated with these people, man, you know. I wish... You know, we had one day, you know, you ever seen the movie The Purge? I wish we had one day like that. The Purge is where you have like 24 hours, do what you want to do. You can beat people up, spit on them, shoot them, whatever, and you won't go to penitentiary, you know? It's all legal. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to kill anybody, man. I just want to be able to drive. I want to drive on the highway and release some of this road rage, you know? That's what I want to do. I want to be able to just run somebody off the road who deserves to be run off the road. And the cop stopped me and said, okay, that's your one time. Yeah, you're right. I'll be back next year to run somebody off the road again, you know. And I don't feel like I'm a violent person, you know. I do get frustrated, like on my job every once in a while. I get a little frustrated. I do, you know, and if I work for the post office, they would consider it being going postal. So, but I'm a janitor, so they consider it going janitorial. You know what I mean? It's janitorial. Yeah. And on my job, man, it gets a little frustrating sometimes because I always get these, you know, my boss calls it glamour jobs. Come here, Johnny. I got a glamour job for you. I want you to clean up some of this vomit, you know? And I go clean up the vomit. And what gets me is like, you know, I just blank it out. I'm like a doctor. A doctor performs surgery on people. You know, he sees blood, he sees heads chopped off, but he just blanks it out. He's used to it. So it's like I am when I'm cleaning up vomit, I don't pay attention anymore. But the kids, where I work at this school, they want to remind me that it's vomit, you know? Say, oh, you know that's vomit. Yeah, I know it's vomit. Leave me alone, you know? But they want to ask you questions. Do you like your job? I don't like my job, man. I'm cleaning up vomit. Why would I like it, you know? Who likes cleaning up vomit? You get paid, don't you? Yeah, I get paid, but that doesn't matter. It's still vomit. It's coming out of somebody's body, you know? Did you say yuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. You deal with the same thing these dumb kids do, you know? Hope I'm not offending anybody. If I am, I really don't care. You know, I'm just gonna still continue to talk about stuff that I want to talk about. This is my time. That's why I'm up here, man. Because being a comic, you're somewhat selfish. You know, you want all the attention to be on you, even if you don't get any laughs. The attention's still on you. You know, and I'd rather for the attention to be on me when they laugh. You know, like this guy right here, straight faced.
That's me.
Were you in a war or something? You know, a lot of people, they put people in a war. They want people with those stone faces. Like I was talking one day, I said, when the president makes his speeches and stuff, and he's in front of the military people, they always look the same. They smile at everything the president's saying. Yeah, I'm like, I know everybody in that crowd is not happy with what the president's saying. It can't be, That's why I couldn't work in the White House, man. I couldn't be a secret agent? No, government. What do you call that?
Secret Service.
They're Secret Servicemen. I couldn't be a Secret Serviceman, man, because the Secret Serviceman has to go everywhere that the president goes. The president goes down to Dunkin' Donuts. You got to go down to Dunkin' Donuts. You can't eat none of the donuts, but you can go down there with him. If the president decides he wants to go on a ride in Kings Island, he has to go with. He can't get on the rides, but he's got to be there and wait till he watches. If the president goes to take a dump, he's got to go with the president. I couldn't do that. That's where I draw the line. Because I can't be sitting in there and right next to the stall stand over while he's taking a dump and he's farting. Because that's just where I just draw the lines. I'm not going in there, that's it. I'll stand outside the door while you're taking the poop, but I'm not going to be in there with him. Hey, Keith, where'd you go to?
I had to go outside.
You had to go outside. Why? In the middle of my act, man?
Get away from the comedy.
Get away from comedy.
Oh, it's too bad. I couldn't handle it.
You couldn't handle it.
It's too funny.
Come over here and trip you, whatever, We'll get you out of here. You take a fall, we'll get you out of here. I want to talk about sports a little bit. Anybody have an athletic bone in their body at all? Anybody? Not you? I can tell. I can tell by the way your figure, your physique. You never played sports ever, Man, I always wanted to be in sports. And I was great. I was a great basketball player. And while the people are walking out of the middle of my act, I don't know why this is going on, I just noticed people get up out of the chair and walked away. And you have a good night too, But like I said, I always wanted to be in sports, man, because it drew you a lot of attention, The girls came, but they never come to me, never. I hated that. But when I was playing sports, my coaches, I wanted them to recognize how great I was. They never did great. They never recognized me. They didn't even know I was on the team. I hated that. And I was low man on the totem pole, man. I was behind the 12th man. I was behind the water boy. That's what I was. They put the water boy in for me. Come on, put your water down going in, John be going in never, I sat sit in the stands, man. It was sucked, But see, I just said forget it, I couldn't do the sports thing. That wasn't my thing, so I figured I tried a different profession. I tried a lot of different jobs, man. I did. I used to work in a bank. I was over the files. I worked in the bottom. But I was never, people said, are you worried about getting robbed, man? The bank, I said, no, I never was getting robbed. Worried about getting robbed. Because I know ain't nobody going down to the bottom, man, asking for the files. They ask for the money. You know what I mean? They want the money, not the files. Files come all the way down the line. And I knew it was going to get robbed. I always knew it because when I pull up in the morning times, the robber would be putting a ski mask in the next car, next to me. And I knew it was going to happen. Why is everybody looking at me like this? I said, you know good well you was the one to rob the bank. Ain't no black man working in no bank. Yeah, we go in the bank, we do. We collect our money. I want to tell you, I went in one time, man, and my account was a little low. I had like 5 cents in the bank. And I argued with the teller. I said, man, I know I had 5 cents in there. Yeah, but it's a $50 fee every month for for your account going low. Does anybody here know about that? No, we just got all rich folks in there, right? Yeah. Speaking of rich people, man, I was riding through a rich neighborhood, and riding through the rich neighborhoods is cool because I always see things inside rich people's houses because they don't close their curtains. So you can see everything, man. You see them get up in the morning time, And you can see them go down and fix breakfast for the kids and stuff. So you can follow them from every part of the house. You can see them when they go to the restroom. You can see them when they take the shower. If you watch that too long, you're a pervert. Yeah, they don't want to do that. But in a poor neighborhood, you can't see anything. All the shades is pulled down. They have bars on every window. The door has like 17,000 locks on it. But when you go into the neighborhood, I mean, the sidewalks are locked down to the ground. The stop signs is chained to the ground too. You ain't taking nothing in no poor neighborhood. You might get your life taken, that's about it. But you know, other than that, you ain't doing that. I never will be in a rich neighborhood, I won't. I'm pretty sure of that. My bank account tells me that I won't. You won't be living over there. You'll be living where you're living there for a long time, buddy. Let's take this time to move on, Rob, because this did not work out. And we had too many drunk people who decided they want to get up and walk out. And we got some drunk people on the side over here who want to drink their alcohol. Right?
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it, sir. You got a problem? Don't you ever talk to me. Don't you ever talk to a man who's got a mic in his hand. Don't you know I'll beat you to death? Are you a cop? Ain't no cop, is it? I know I'm going to get locked up, you know what I mean? I got to watch everybody walk through his door, man. It might be crazy, man. I see a lot of movies, man, people walk through the door. Say, this is a stick up! You know, what you going to stick up? I ain't got no money. You going to take his microphone? Guy ain't heard nothing else. He must have been drunk before he came in. Y'all have a good night. You have a great time. Thanks for walking out in the middle of my act. Y'all have a good night. Hope your car stops on you. Far away from your house, you know. You know, it ain't no fun if your car stops and it's right in your driveway because you're home, you know. Let's put a little adventure in your life, you know. Make your car stop 16 miles away from your house, you gotta walk. Why are you adjusting the sound and stuff? Maybe I already cut the mic or something. I had it happen to me before, man. I had the mic cut on me.
Cue the music.
This was years ago. Don't be giving them no ideas, okay? This is not participation, sir.
Roll the credits.
Roll the credits. How about I roll this mic off the back of your head? You know? Look, y'all have a good night.
Two claps, man. That's some sick people.